The voice of street fighting is back. The whisper in your girl's ear. The yearning in your baby mama's bed sheets.
This corner.
You taller than me, aren't you?
I'm 6'3". 6'3", 200 pounds right now.
Yeah, I'm only 6 foot, so you got 3 inches of height on me. I'm probably longer than you by 3 inches, so it evens out.
Boom! Defeated!
The reigning champ, 619.
Hey, can I ask a question now, Wero?
Absolutely, sir. Fuck
How
you.
good, real line, how good did it feel to beat the dog shit out of the Canadians?
We are back, culeros. Woo, doggy nephew.
What's up, guys? What's going on?
What up, players?
What's up, man? So for today's episode, we have a recap of Streetbeefs Westcoast 15. As
Very
you guys
busy show today, guys.
Yeah. And as you guys all know, that was hosted in Arizona. What are you drinking on today, bro?
A little wine,
I got tequila.
keeping it real healthy.
I'm hitting tequila today.
Hey, tequila today?
Yeah, I'm gonna put a splash of this shit in there, spice it up a little bit.
Is that one of those Mio squinchers?
Yeah. It's huckleberry flavor. That shit's so goddamn good. Yeah. And just throw a little bit of this in there. We're good to go. Look, and he just put the link up there, man. Y'all check out his glasses, bro. These shit's dope as fuck. Oh, that's good. That is good stuff.
Get yourself a backpack, a pillow,
Yeah, what's
a
up, guys?
t-shirt. Come on, fellas.
Tank tops. Everybody needs a good tank top. Hey, so what will we take it? Oh, yeah. Before you get started, what will be the take a shot game? This should be fun.
We can't do the dick thing because we did that last one.
Yeah. Every time Guido makes a dick joke, we can't do that. Let's run. Fuck, that's a good question. We're open to suggestions at this point. Hold on. What up? Yeah, sorry. British is here. 619's friend London. Yeah. Yeah, 619, I heard you say you would come get that belt when Golden Showers said come get it. He's gonna go. He's coming back. We gonna get into all of that shit, people.
Ooh, it's gonna be spicy.
Yeah. So this is a recap, and the reason why it's a recap is because that was a massive fucking event, was it not? How many fights do we have? We had like 30 goddamn fights.
Bro, that shit was like 5 hours long, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Started at 10 o'clock. They didn't end till about what?
3. I mean, people didn't leave my house till like 4, but we did have a couple. We did have some stragglers.
Definitely some stragglers. Picking at Weddles, shooting the shit. Nobody wants to leave Weddles.
Chilling.
But Weddle needed a power nap after that fight.
Drink every time Weddle says fucking. Like, how drunk do you guys want to get tonight? Jesus Christ. You're gonna be so fucking drunk, it's gonna be ridiculous. But drink. So, it was, here we go. Was a badass event. Bunch of true warriors, man. We appreciate that. It was a dope ass fucking event. Like, I can't even explain how cool this event was. The new cage.
Weddle's cage was amazing.
The new cage was.
The official name is what? Name of the cage? What we calling it?
The hot box. The hot box. I liked it. I thought we were gonna go with the chicken coop, but I guess nobody liked it. No. Well, okay. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but this is what 619 does. He goes, man, everybody's talking about this, or everybody's doing this. And nobody ain't fucking talking about it or doing it. 619's trying to do it. It's literally just him. But he comes up to me, he's like, bro, everybody's calling this the chicken coop. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Who's calling chicken coop?
And then I like look around and ain't nobody calling it a chicken coop. Nobody gives a fuck about a chicken coop. It's only 619, but he loves to try to get his shit to stick.
He loves giving people nicknames. Be like, oh, everybody calling him such and such. No, they're not. Yeah, see, look at it. Look. Scorpio said, "Chicken coop?" ? He ain't never heard that shit either. Ain't nobody calling it a chicken coop. 619, dumbass. So it's the hot box. Coop. Yeah, we call it the hot box. Yeah, because it's hot as fuck out here. Yeah, so we had just a massive fucking event here. There was like 30 fights, KOs, TKOs, long drawn out battles and wars between people. We had a really good time out here. But there is a couple questions that I was asked. The new look, 619, you showed up with a new look. You have some of it on now. Yeah,
I just added the sunglasses and the big Padre chain. You know, it's opening day. Go Padres.
Yeah, where did that come from?
Want to add a little flavor, you know, to the intro.
You left a little flavor at my spot, huh?
I left one of my freaking 24 karat loops.
Did you say 24 karat loops? This is plastic as a motherfucker. This is the most plastic. I could probably snap this with my fingers right now. This is cheap ass bullshit. That shit ain't 24 karat. Nah, so what made you jump in there with a new look?
Just add some flavor. I mean, the plan was for my face with the chain on to be the thumbnail, but Alex didn't use it as a thumbnail, so pretty much a waste. But shout out Shimigani. He blessed me with the headband. You can see me fighting with the headband the first 2 rounds. The goal was, let me try to fight with the headband the whole time, see if it comes off. But after the second, I was like, take the shit off my head. Like,
why? Why'd you take that?
Because they were pouring water in my head, and like the water was going everywhere. I just wanted to come down the back of my neck. So.
Yeah, I didn't see your fight, man. I was taking a nap.
Yeah, you guys don't know. I didn't have anybody in my corner. I had DDP throwing water in my head, and that was about it. I normally have Wero screaming shit, and I don't listen to it, but
yeah, no.
Wero was inside the house getting psyched up for his crazy ass fight.
Yeah, I was taking a nap. I fell asleep, and my son came in and woke me up. He's like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Are you sleeping right now?" I was like, "Yeah."
I remember you're like, "Hey, bro," you're like, "I can't be there for your fight. I gotta, get in my mind state." Gave me gaps, and you went away, and I was like, "Oh fuck."
Yep, but I was icing my back too, and I was getting, because that takes me a minute. Everybody got their little ritual. It takes me a minute to get in my headspace, and then I just fell asleep. Just took a nap. I was pretty relaxed. But yeah, it was a dope ass fucking event. I think we're gonna jump right into it. We have the ref that reffed quite a lot of the fights there. Very polarizing refereeing right now. Some people, the majority of people are saying he did a phenomenal job, but there are some a couple situations where people were second guessing some of his calls. Let's bring him out. Somke.
Let's bring on the man himself.
Yeah, Somke, welcome to the show, homeboy. Now, first
yo, what up?
You got Wi-Fi, right? You got Wi-Fi, right?
I do.
Good, because everybody listening, if we're bringing you on, if your Wi-Fi is shitty or your carrier is shitty, we cutting you.
Right? No. I'm familiar. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Crystal clear, brother.
You good?
Cool. How y'all doing, man? Good to see y'all.
Yeah.
Good to see you too, man.
So, first of all, let's walk through is this your first time reffing?
No. It's probably it's the most reffing I've done at one time, but it's not the first time.
Okay. How much have you reffed before this?
The previous event. That was the most reffing I had done up until that point as well. So
how many fights did you ref? Smoke Ranch. How many fights did you ref at that?
I don't know, man. I want to say
5, 8, maybe.
Somewhere between there, yeah, between 5 and 8.
And you probably did what I'd say 8 to 12 here this time. You did damn near half.
Easy.
Hours. It was in there for hours, bro.
Easy.
So before we get into dissecting your reffing and talking about how you felt as a ref at such a big event and everything, I do just want to say that you were one of the best refs that I've seen at Streetbeefs. Like, You're easily up there with Omar. Omar on the East Coast is a very, very good ref. Scrapyard's ref Gimp is phenomenal.
Yeah,
I think you were on par with those guys.
I appreciate it.
They have a little bit more experience, so I think they caught a little bit more than you do.
For sure.
However, just your presence in there, how commanding it is, how you maneuver the cage while the fights are going on. It was very, very well done. It's very well done.
I appreciate it, man. I look up to both of those guys, especially Gimp. You know what I mean? In regards to reffing specifically, Iraqi Assassin is a legend, in general, but Gimp really gets it. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. I really do, because I'm still fairly new, and I knew how big that event was. So I knew the amount of pressure that was on me. You know what I mean? To to continue the show, to be a part of what this big thing is, you know what I mean? Or what was going to be,
Yeah. Okay. So how did it come about you reffing this specific event? Like, who reached out to you? How'd they open up? How'd that work?
It was just kind of like, I don't know, it just kind of unspoken, really. I showed up, you know what I mean? My boy had a title fight, Cimarron. Real quick, let me give a shout out to my team, the Gorilla Lions, and specifically Relentless, man, because a lot of people did give me my props for reffing and how I did and everything, but Relentless was the cameraman that entire day. You know what I mean? He had maybe 2 or 3 breaks out that whole day, and when I say breaks, I mean like 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That man really he put some work in, just like I did, just like all the fighters did. Shouts out to him. But yeah, like I said, I'm coming out there with my team. My boy has a title fight, and I'm kind of figuring that there's gonna be people need help with staff. Period. You know what I mean? Staffing is gonna need help. I've helped ref before, and one thing I've tried to make known repeatedly is, hey man, I'm available. You know what I mean? So that's just kind of what it was. I showed up. Isaac was like, hey, you reffing? Alex was like, hey, you're reffing, right? It was kind of like looking for confirmation, and we both, everyone was pretty much on board with it. I had no idea I'd be reffing as much as I did. And I'm not saying that as a complaint or anything. It's just walking into this event, I definitely I had intentions of reffing, and I had intentions of getting, trying to get some of the high profile fights, you know what I mean? As opposed to just the fresh face fights. And what ended up happening was I got the majority of the fights, and that was pretty cool. But I know going into the next event, I know what I need to do to prep myself to be, almost like a fighter would for a fight, condition myself the way I know I need to for however big or however small the task is, everything kind of just went, everything was just kind of like a flow, you know what I mean? Me personally, I'll never until I fully grasp the rules and the majority of what MMA is, you'll never see me attempt to ref an MMA match. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not the guy for that just yet, and I know that. But as far as boxing, I know boxing very well, and it was just a matter of like I said, just being more prepared for how big or how small the task is next time. Well,
let me just say you did an amazing job. You're automatically my favorite ref on the West Coast.
Yeah,
I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
But now that we got all the kudos out of the way, let's talk about some of the things that were a little more, like I said, polarizing. There's a little criticism in a few areas. Let's see. I know we had what was it? Hey, we got some links in there. Oh, yeah. Prince KT is one of them.
Yeah.
Prince KT is one of them who had a complaint over here.
Yeah, I ain't have no complaint. Motherfuckers had complaints because I didn't get a standing 8 count. But
let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Hold on, before we talk about it, Tuesday, you in here? It's in there, right? He linked it for us.
You talking about the fights?
Yeah, the Deezo right here. You see it right here?
Yeah. I see the Deezo one.
The controversial moment. Play that for us and make it full screen for me so we can all see it real quick.
Let's go. Yeah. Oh, right back at it.
Starting off hot.
Ooh.
Damn.
Some wild
I know, B-Rex. Calm down, B-Rex.
Holy shit. Let him work.
Yeah, Deezo can work. Yeah, Deezo can work right here. KT needs to clinch him. Yeah, KT needs to clinch him. This is not a good spot for KT. And Deezo just look at Deezo now. He realized that. That's a knockdown. That's good standing in.
Why would he do that? You get power shots, bro.
Yeah, that was nasty, bro. Whoa.
That could have been a knockdown for Deezo.
KT's feeling it, bro. He felt that shot.
That's fucked up.
Those are straight to the jaw, bro.
Deezo needs to take advantage of this right now.
So that's the controversial moment, and let's break down why it's controversial. Okay, we all know, KT, you still muted? You got him muted? Or does he got him muted? So that's a controversial moment for one reason only. Okay.
Thank you, Koyo.
His mouthpiece fell out. Okay, his mouthpiece fell out in a position where he was getting attacked. It looks like he stumbled, and then we give him a moment to put his mouthpiece back in without an 8 count. Okay, that's why
I didn't stumble, but I definitely bent down and got my air in that time.
Right. However, an argument can be made that you let your mouthpiece go on purpose.
No, if we're looking, if you had the camera at the other angle, you would see it. I caught. He got me with a left hand, and my mouthpiece fell out. So I popped up. I popped up, and I looked at Somke, and I said, "My mouthpiece, my mouthpiece." I smiled at him, and that's whenever I came back around, and Deezo hit me with the other shot, but Somke was already coming in to stop it.
He be having his mouthpiece out halfway, like they like to do.
Yeah, that's my fucking problem. Yeah, that's my fault.
That's why it should have been. That's why it should have waited until the law.
Hold on, somebody correct me.
Look, here's my thing.
Somebody correct me.
There's me at fault in that situation, right? I should have allowed the combination to continue before breaking them up. Like if in retrospect, looking back at it, I wouldn't have necessarily gave him an 8 count. I would have.
Yeah, because I wasn't getting dropped.
I would have stood back and I would have allowed Deezo to finish his combination, and then I would have broke them up to get the mouthpiece. I want to say that's something Coyote pulled me off to the side and kind of, suggested to me. He was telling me, you're doing a good job. Only thing I suggest is like, hey, if the mouthpiece goes flying, I have a tendency to break immediately when the mouthpiece is, oh, let me go get it. And that's my fault. That's not something I should have done. Do I think KT deserved an 8 count right then and there? I don't believe so. The mouthpiece went out, but he was coherent and he was still there. You know what I mean? And like both guys said, as you can see in most of his fights, bro, he's playing with his mouthpiece as he's fighting. He's kind of just dangling it right there.
Which is my fault. But yeah, in boxing though, if the mouthpiece hits the floor, it's an 8 count.
KT, hold on just a minute. That's not entirely true. I'm going to read you guys the rules right here. I just looked them up. All professional boxers are required to wear a mouthpiece during competition. Can't begin without it. If the mouthpiece is dislodged during competition, the referee will call time and have the mouthpiece replaced at the first opportune moment without interfering with the immediate action. So, according to the rules, what should have happened is
let it keep going.
Sorry. And if KT clears himself from danger, you call time.
Stop it.
If he doesn't. So
yeah.
I think you jumping into the action and stopping it is where it demands an 8 count. Not so much on KT's part of being dazed or anything, but you stopping the action demands an 8 count.
Right. And that's why I say I should have let the combination continue. You know,
no, let's keep this clear. Yeah. I was not dazed. There was no daze in me. Y'all saw me before that fight. I was dead tired. I was sick. I was tired.
The fact of the matter is,
my hands on my knees.
The only reason why it should have been a legit 8 count is because I was in the middle of punching, and then he stopped me from punching.
Yes.
Yeah, but I was playing defense before I came and looked at him and told him mouthpiece. I was playing defense before that.
If that was MMA, that would have been either. I mean, that could have been a stoppage in my opinion. But I mean, obviously it's boxing.
No, I don't think it would have been stoppage MMA either.
No, because I was playing defense and then I told him mouthpiece.
If you jump in between someone when they're mid combo, it's only to stop the fight. Is what I'm trying to say. In MMA.
Okay. Yeah. I can get behind him.
Yeah, I can see where people are controversial with the call.
Yeah. It is a controversial call, but it's also I mean, these refs don't get paid. They're not professionals. We're all going to make mistakes. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Right.
So,
I got hit by like 5 of those shots in the fight. I got hit by that hand so many times in the fight, and I came back every time. So I think Somke used his knowledge to where I was at, how coherent I was.
I will say fucking KT took some of those bombs on the jaw, which I was gonna shock.
Yeah, I got a chin. I've been telling y'all, I got the chin. I got a chin. I got a chin.
There was a lot of people there that had chins that weekend.
Yeah. That was a banger ass fight, bro. That was a banger ass fight.
Put on some chin displays.
I never got to test my chin, unfortunately.
Yeah, your forehead got tested though. And it didn't last. It started bleeding.
I didn't even know I was bleeding out of my.
That's how numb I made your forehead. That's how numb I had it. You didn't even know you were bleeding. And it's all right. We got MMA coming up, you know, and if that don't go well, I'll just come right back and get this title. I underperformed. I showed up sick. It's
you think just because you had one street fight with some bum tomato can, you're good for MMA? You need work, bro.
I need work for MMA. That's why I'm gonna be off for a little bit and working on MMA. See, I think before I fight.
How many years?
6 months.
Gentlemen, let's break down your fights a little bit. Let's talk about the actual fight instead of whatever's upcoming right now. So, Streetbeefs Westcoast 15, for you two specifically, there was a lot of hype around your fight. Okay. There was a title fight.
You gotta hurry though. I'm only on break right now. I just popped in to answer some questions.
You gotta hurry. We don't gotta do that.
Yeah. I gotta hurry.
You gotta hurry.
So here, break it down for me, KT. You go first. Tell me.
Oh, I thought I had first, second, and fifth off all volume. Never am I saying I hit Deezo harder in any of the rounds, but so Street Beef scoring, I could see why it's a draw, but I think I had first, second, and fifth all on volume and contact percentage.
I think
like most of those shots.
Yeah. Do we know how Street Beefs judges?
They don't judge volume. Volume doesn't matter.
Nah, they're going. Usually, they go for like significant shot, like what looks like the most powerful.
Yeah. And if you guys are looking, when Deezo has me against the fence, I'm not just standing there and getting beat up like Battleborn did. I was swinging back. I'm sitting there tagging him in the body, and it's just not as hard as he's tagging me. So obviously,
the thing is, he did have good head movement. So a lot of times you see me push him. To get him back where I need him.
There was a few bob and weaves where he dodged a few of those punches through bobbing and weaving, you know.
And Deezo would just take his elbow and shove it into him and then try to hit him.
Right.
Yeah.
Create that space.
Now, I don't know for sure.
I like the call. I really like the call for a draw because Deezo brought the fight. He brought all the power that he was supposed to. He brought the fight he was supposed to bring. I brought the fight I was supposed to bring. And that's how it came out.
So, And that's a good question. Are you satisfied with how that fight played out, KT? Like,
yeah,
honestly.
yeah, I'm sad. I had to look back at it. I had to tell I had to go watch the live, and I had to tell that my footwork was good. I showed my improvements, and at the end of the day, that's what you need to do. And I showed
that round 1 and 2, you were on fire, KT. Like I thought if you could have kept that same energy, but it's just hard to do what you did in round 1 and 2 for 5 rounds, bro.
And Deezo's strong as fuck, y'all. He when he gets to pushing you and you get to pushing back, and I don't know if you guys noticed, I was pushing on his elbow to try to get around him and stuff.
Was there a weight difference
strong,
between you two? What's the weight?
I came in at 143.8, so I shouldn't have even been in our weight class that day.
What are you, Deezo?
Right now I'm 167.
No, for the fight.
Oh, I was like 156, like 156, 157 around there.
Okay, so a good 13 pounds. All right. Yeah, I totally understand that. Moving somebody that's 15 pounds, and Deezo is not 15 pounds of fat. Deezo's 15 pounds of muscle.
No, he's strong, and he got that right hand for anybody that fights him next. It's sneaky because what I was doing, I kept getting down to his level to try to guard his body shots, and he would come over the top. He showed improvement as well, so Deezo deserves his credit as well.
Oh, oh shit.
Tunde, you talking, bro?
Yeah, I'm not even muted, bro.
Tundo just yapping, bro. Just interrupting the live and shit.
But anyway, I got to get back in here and get to work. But yeah, great fight. I'm okay with the outcome. It all came out well. MMA coming next.
Yeah,
banger ass fight. It was a crazy ass fight.
Those dudes can't wait till that shit drops. Waiting to watch it again.
I know. Hey, at least we got the whole thing on the live feed perfectly. It was a beautiful.
Am I the only one that can't watch that live feed anymore?
No, I would watch that shit today.
I can't watch it anymore. It just disappeared.
Well, we'll talk to Daniel about that. All right, KT, you have a good day, buddy.
All right, bro. Y'all stay safe. Love Street Bees. Love Heart and Fight. Peace out.
So Deezo, first of all, does that say TRT Deezo? Is that testosterone replacement?
TRT.
Yeah. You know how it is. I'm just fucking with y'all though.
Yeah.
I'm
how do you feel
now, to be honest? Huh?
Yeah. How do you feel about the results of that fight? Are you okay with that fight?
I mean, I'm okay.
Of course he is.
I'm not gonna cry about it, you know what I'm saying? But like, obviously, I disagree with it 100%. Like, I don't see how anyone could see that fight and judge it for a draw at all, or even like think that it was a draw. There's no way.
I had it 2 rounds apiece going into the 5th, and then I gave you the 5th.
And see, that's what I don't understand because I heard you say that, but that's why I don't understand because like going into the 5th round, that means that we just had 4 rounds. So round 1, I was taking my time, but I was still landing, right? I landed some good shots in round 1, better than he did, even though he hit me right in the forehead. Anyways, round 2, I definitely took round 2. I definitely took round 3. I most definitely took round 4. So the best he could have had was 1-3 going into the 5th. Like, there's no way. There's no way. There's no.
Your round 3 and 4 was crazy. You landed some bombs on KT, and I know KT felt them.
Even in round 2, I landed hella power shots in round 2.
I ain't gonna lie, you were surprising me with like the combinations you were throwing. You were picking your shot.
The combinations, you know what I mean? Cardio. We all thought Deezo was gonna get tired like around round 3 or 4, and he did it. He reserved his energy perfectly.
Yeah, they did 5 rounds, Scorpio.
5.
I was slacking on my cardio for a minute, but what's it called? After my Zaytoven fight, I realized like, damn, even though I was doing cardio back then, it wasn't enough. Like it just wasn't enough. So I just literally just stopped weight training and just did cardio nonstop.
Hey, Tunde, keep that comment up there, please. Hey, Deezo, can you read that?
Deezo, you were a little winded in that. And yeah, see, people keep saying I was winded, I was gassed, but I wasn't, bro. Like I wasn't. And Lil Mac, what about him? Easy Mac? What about him?
He's saying he got a gas tank. That's all.
Nah, he don't got no gas tank like that. He only fights. If you guys seen him in his fight against Lil Croc, even in his fight against Beach, he wasn't putting out output like me. Not for no 3 solid rounds. There's no way. if anything, they need to be asking him, have y'all seen Deezo's last fight with KT? Are you sure you're ready for Deezo, Lil Mac? Can you keep up with that pace? Are you strong enough, or are you too fragile? Because his bones be breaking and shit.
I think Deezo put his output is more than Lil Mac. I think Lil Mac does a lot of
course it is.
Bobbing and weaving. He takes punches, tries to read you a lot. I think Deezo starts off a lot hotter.
Hey, how many rounds is that supposed to be?
Shit. If he comes for the invasion, it's only going to be 3 rounds, but...
Okay.
I mean,
that's gonna be a fire fight.
Yeah, we're supposed to go 6 rounds BLK. Yep. Obviously, that shit got shut down. So
Deezo, I appreciate having you on, my man. We gotta move on a little bit. We got a lot of guests today.
All right.
We'll have you on again. We'll talk about this little Mac fight in a little bit more detail, homie. All right, bro. Later. Hey, before we bring him up, actually, let's bring him up real quick. Jaimie Box.
Before we bring him up, let's bring him up.
Yeah. Jaimie Box, what's up, man?
Yo, what's up? What's up, Peace brothers? How y'all doing?
Yo, what's up, man?
So, hey,
can I be heard clearly?
Yeah, absolutely. Before we get into it, though, we're gonna play your clip, okay? And then we're gonna talk about your whole experience. Nice. Is this your first fight with Street Beef?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I thought it was. Tunde, can you play his real quick? Is that
Streetbeefs Westcoast? Round 1.
The debut match. Apparently, I don't really recognize these two fellas.
Oh, that's not Relentless?
Nah, it's not Relentless.
Oh, I really thought that was Relentless.
Relentless
Whoa. What?
Damn,
what the fuck?
Working in there, bro. That boy nice.
Holy shit.
Anger right
He
here.
just Andy released me, man. Wow, he's really good.
Woo, let's go.
He's nice.
Oh, woo. This is solid.
Damn.
Oh, check hook.
Yeah, nice.
Jaimie Box with the
Oh, wow.
so hard he fell,
Holy shit. Holy shit. Wow.
Bro.
All it takes is one punch, bro.
So the guy you fought showed up to Friday night. He showed up to the sparring session that I had. Yeah, that I had one of my the gym that I used to train at in Muay Thai. It was also a boxing gym, so they had a bunch of people there, and several of the guys showed up, and he was one of them, and he did really, really well, like surprisingly well against some of those legit amateur fighters. And so when I saw him step in there, I was like, I knew it would be good, but you caught him so clean with that check hook and that fucking cross, man. Tell us about everything.
He was aggressive, bro, so I just took his aggressiveness and used it against him and just waited till I created space and just simply threw a 1-2. But the punch I thought I threw wasn't the punch that I saw. So when I finally saw the video and shit, I'm sitting there like, damn, I didn't even know I threw it like that. I thought I was tucked in the corner like tight, and I thought I threw my straight right like from like a tighter position, but I didn't know I was standing up and my arms was out there. So it shocked me too when I seen it like, damn, I threw it more out. I thought I was more like tucked inside when I threw that punch.
That shit was right on the button, homie.
Bro, I felt his chin in between my knuckles.
Hey, I knew this dude had skill when he got in that corner and then he got out the corner.
Yeah, bro.
That man fought his way out the corner and had that man in the other corner. I said, oh, shit.
Yeah, right. Sorry, I won't.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, this is Tunde. I just want to say, bro, that was a hell of a little matchup that I saw there. I thought that was a nice, like, I heard the punch to his chin, bro. Like, I was back here like, oh, shit. Like, you had me jumping in my seat, and I'm watching it after it happened, bro. I just have to say that was crazy.
When that video dropped, that shit gonna go viral.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, it was very, very clean, bro.
And then to play off the name, too. Like that's gold. Jaimie Box?
Bro,
hey, that shit.
Yeah, man. I like that.
That shit, bro. That shit hella funny because I ain't gonna. all my life, everybody been calling me Jaimie Fox. So when they was like, "Yo, Jaimie Box," I was like, "Fuck it, roll with it."
Yeah.
Hey, what weight are you? What's your
right
weight
now?
class?
I'm 185 right now, but my normal fighting weight is 160 to 170.
Okay.
So it's like I fight in 3 different weight classes. The smallest I've been was 160. My walk around weight is 170, 175. But right now I'm like 185. But shit, I'm just trying to shed that. It's hard trying to shed muscle because there's not much fat.
Yeah, just don't eat. That's what I did.
Well, I'm a vegan vegetarian. I don't eat meat.
Nice.
No, I just said don't eat at all. Don't eat anything.
Oh yeah, that too.
That's
just
how I
fast.
just don't eat shit. Yeah.
I need to go on a water fast though, real shit, because I'm trying to cut these 10 pounds so I can drive to 175. I think BDW is like 175. I like bro.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah, BDW. I think he said he fighting like 170, 175. So I was like, okay, cool. And then
who's the top?
Somebody else had a belt, bro. Like Golden Orange. I want his belt, bro. That's a nice ass belt, bro.
Oh, you better
the biggest I've been was 210, so I'll go up and weight if I have to. I go up and weight, I go down and weight. You feel me? Like it's nothing. I just want to have fun, bro. It's all fun with me, bro.
He was 214 on the scale that morning, so keep if you're sitting at like 135, at least be 200. Because he was
bro, I was 160 fighting 220 pounders, bro. So it's like I'm used to fighting big dudes. That's how you get your challenge, but I don't get no challenge fighting nobody my weight because they can't hang with me, bro. So I'd rather fight like bigger dudes a little bit because it's more of a challenge for me. They got more power, and then if they got more skill, then that's a real hell of a challenge for me. I'm not getting nowhere if I'm not fighting nobody that's giving me a challenge, you know?
Yeah, I feel you.
Straight up.
That should go for any fighter. You feel me? You should always want to be challenged. You feel me? If you're not being challenged, then how can you call yourself a fighter?
By just fighting. If you just fighting, you still a fighter, bro. Yeah.
Oh yeah, fighting is fighting.
Yeah, you still a fighter. Like
Jaimie Box versus Big Daddy Williams. Woo!
No.
Hey.
Hey, I'm gonna be straight with you. I don't think Big Daddy Williams yet. Jaimie Box is 1-0. He put on a beautiful performance. Yeah. BDW is what 9-4 or something like that. Like, he got a grip of fights.
Those are just numbers, bro. 9-0, 1-0. It's all just numbers.
I'm not saying you can't beat him, but what I'm saying is that it's not a good look to consistently match dudes up like that. Like if we find somebody that's 1-0 or 2-0 or maybe 1-1, that'd be a much better matchup on paper. And I think that's what we need to shoot for because it looks really bad sometimes when we overmatching people. Even if they win, you know what I mean? It still looks bad.
It's the build up. I respect it. It's the build up.
Yeah. Because I mean, right now, everybody saw your performance and it looks really fucking good. Everybody take a shot. Looks really fucking good. But if you build that name, if 3,000-4,000 people know the name Jaimie Box instead of 300-400 right now, then you know what I mean? Then you got some weight behind that name. You know, then
he's gonna be a name. Once his fight drops and shit, people are gonna be wanting to watch more of Jaimie Box.
Absolutely, just the name alone is gonna command viewers.
Yeah,
bro, GD for sure.
Yeah,
and then let's not forget it's a knockout. So boom, people love to click on them short videos.
Short ass videos. People know somebody got knocked the fuck out. Hell yeah, click on this.
Hey, but my opponent though, bro, you feel me? That little motherfucker has some power behind them punches, bro. On God,
he was trying to take you out.
Hey, real shit though. Like I did not real shit going in that ring, bro. I did not expect bro to come for me like that. When he came, I was like, "Oh, you little feisty motherfucker, ain't you?" Huh? You feel me? But bruh gave up his position. He never got in and got out. He got in and stayed very aggressive, and that's where he went wrong.
No, the first moment he gave you distance, you fucking dropped his ass, bro.
Yeah, all I did was wait for them. I already knew my reach, and he continued to stay in my reach. So I knew once I back up a little bit, once he gets in, he gonna throw like a 4-5 punch combination. Once he back up, his hands is gonna be down. So I just clipped him.
Yeah.
Cool. I think they're right there.
I think they're training partners though, aren't they? Jaimie Box, you and Jimmy Fit training partners, right?
You said we haven't sparred yet. I've been trying to get with Jimmy Fit to spar with him and work with him, and hopefully, share my pointers with bro. You feel me? Because like as a fighter, like I said, when like the brother down here that was referencing, when it comes to boxing, I love boxing, bro. So I feel like with Jimmy Fit, I was gonna help bro out, give him a few pointers and whatnot. One thing I did tell him though is the cut, in a sense, cut the muscle weight because it's too heavy. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's too much weight to carry around. So like you want that lean, quick muscle, not that short. You feel me? That short muscle because that short muscle it shortens up your reach. He got short arms already, so when he got them big short muscles, it'll create it'll keep him from fully extending how he want to. Yeah. You feel me? It's taken away from his power. It's taken away from his reach. It's taken away from his quickness.
Yeah. Restrictions.
Yeah. Honestly, hey, that's just like with Lil Bro Deezo. Hey, that little motherfucker. I like Deezo, bro. Hey, I had to go commend him because I told him, bro, he's short, right? And like they said with Deezo, like they said, he wasn't tired, bro. He was in his zone from one fighter to another, bro. I do the same thing. I zone the fuck out, and however the physical form looks, ignore that because mentally, I'm not there. Mentally, Deezo was no longer there. I seen when his consciousness left that ring, bro. He was no longer there. It was just body and punching. You feel me? I said with his height and his build, it's a turtle shell defense that he can do. He's already short, and if he keeps his arm tight and learn how to fight from the inside and generate his punches from the inside and still keep that power, he'll be a dangerous force to reckon with. Everything comes from inside. All that wild shit, keep everything inside. And he's already tight. You feel me? So if he stayed tight and he's already low, and if he was to sit and sink into a motherfucker and throw his punches from inside, bro, he'll eat their ass up every time, bro.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Can y'all hear me still?
Yeah. No, we heard you.
Okay.
We processing right now.
Oh.
That's a lot of.
I not real shit. If y'all wondering what's in I got some snake gauges in my ear. I know that probably caught y'all attention too. Like what the hell in this man's ear?
Yeah.
So I got these old heavy ass snake gauges in my ear.
Why?
These motherfuckers heavy than a bitch. I'm gonna keep it lit.
Hey, Jaimie Box, when you trying to fight again?
Shit, as soon as possible. I'm trying to come to the next event, April 30th. So I'm doing my best right now to make things work. You feel me? Dealing with my situation that I got going on out here in reality.
You signed up already, bro?
Huh?
You signed up?
Yeah, I think I already dropped my name and shit and everything. I was like, let's go. And I dropped my name and everything. I'm like, I'm 1-0 in the yard, all that.
Oh, they're gonna pick you. If you signed up, they're definitely gonna pick you again.
Yeah, I for sure. As soon as they said drop your name, this, that, and the third.
Jaimie Box was picked this next event. It looks like you
there you go.
Right? Were you picked?
Yeah. Free Smoke said you already got picked, bro.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think I had already got picked, right?
Okay, cool.
Sounds like
yeah. So right now, bro, I'm just trying to make way right now with planning everything out to make sure I get my ass there by all means. You feel me?
Yeah. Please do.
Yeah.
We get so many dropouts, man.
Yeah, you got a brother.
I understand life, kind of sets in for everybody and shit. But I'm just trying to make sure that you feel me. Life don't hit me at that moment, but this is different for me, bro. Like it's different, and it's hella fun, bro, and it's a hell of an experience, bro. And I just like it, bro. Like it's fun and shit. I get to meet a whole bunch of people. Like the first event, nigga, that shit was dope, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna warn you, that's the best one we've ever had.
For that to be your first event, that was a badass.
Yeah, bro, that was my first event, bro. Mind you, I didn't sign up the first time. My family signed me up, and they told me, it was like, bro, I signed, like my little brother. Oh, yeah, by the way, my little brother, he might be coming out there, too. He was the one that was with me. He might want to fight. Sharon Richardson, he been sending y'all some videos of him, like, doing a little bag work and shit. So my little brother might want to come out there and jump in that ring, too. You feel me? So I'm over here trying to get my little brother ready. You feel me?
Oh, what's his fight name? Is it Denzel Boxington?
You said what's his fight name?
Is it Denzel Boxington?
I don't even think he got a boxing name yet because he was kind of unsure if he wanted to fight, but he said fuck it. You feel me? If he go out there and they ask him, this is what it is. But I don't think he got a fight name yet. I'm gonna actually get at him because he just called me a minute ago. But I think he forgot that I was finna go live with y'all. So when I get off the phone with y'all, I'm gonna call him and be like, hey, bro, next time you drop a post and tag Streetbeefs, let them know what your fight name is.
What's his weight at?
My brother, I believe he's like between 155 and 165.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying
That's
to
a
get
good
back
weight
down to
class.
that weight, but it's
That's
gonna
a
be a
good weight
minute.
class.
Yo, what's up, y'all?
Hey,
I can't
what's
see.
up, man?
I can't hear shit. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Yeah.
This
Here's Jaimie Box's next opponent right here.
Yeah. Nah,
Who is that?
not yet. That's Big Daddy Williams, bro. That's BDW.
Hey, yo, Big Daddy
BDW.
Williams. What up, brother? Oh,
Yeah.
where'd he go?
I think he's having some issues joining the live.
Yeah.
Yo, Big Daddy is never home, dog. I told you he's never home.
Nah, he's not.
He's always somewhere.
Hey, but what I do know is that if by the time this event, I plan on losing this 10 pounds. So hopefully by the time I get out there, I'm a good 175. You know, like 175, 176 probably. I'm actually fast because that's a good thing. Like I keep snacking and shit, so I'm trying to drop that weight, man. I'm trying to get back to my walk around weight.
Yeah.
BDW, can you hear us?
Yo, BDW,
Like
what
you guys
up, bro?
were real quiet on my phone. I never did this before.
Yeah. Hey, Jaimie
You got
Box.
your headphones?
Jaimie Box, we're gonna have to
Dude,
talk
I
about
lost
we got
my fucking
We got a few other
beats.
people coming in, bro.
I just lost them this week. I don't know what to do, man.
Tunde,
Here, I'm gonna
hold
close
up.
it out and try again. Hold on.
Yeah, Tunde, let's pop these two out real quick. Jaimie Box, it was good to have you on the show, man. But we got a couple other people in the back, bro.
Yes, sir. Hopefully I see y'all April 30th, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, man! I can't wait for your video to drop. Jaimie Box.
Hey, Tunde, hold up. Let me set up this next guest real quick. You see her in the back. So it's a friend of mine. Her name is Shelby. It's her first event. She's heard a fuck ton about all this stuff through me, of course. But I wanted to bring her on since we're doing a recap, and I wanted to recap from just a fan who's never been to any type of event like that before. You know what I mean? Like combat sports has not necessarily been her thing. So I wanted to swing her through and pick her brain about how the whole event felt as a whole. You guys cool with that? Here we go.
Yeah.
Can you see me?
Fuck no.
And then she's in the
Everybody's in the dark. Literally.
I'm outside.
Gym, working out or something.
Well, go inside and turn the light on. What's wrong with you?
All right, I'll go in the back room.
Are you at Aisha's right now?
Yeah.
Bring Aisha on. Let the guys meet her. They want her. They want to know her.
Doesn't want to be in the podcast.
Yeah. Hey, so, all right. So, as an outstander, been drinking.
Go.
So as somebody who's never been into combat sports, who knows nothing about it, you went to your first show that weekend, a couple weekends ago.
Well, this is my first street beefs, yes, but I've been to other fights, like.
Oh yeah.
And stuff.
Okay. So how did it? That's even better. How did it compare to other events, martial arts events that you've been to?
I guess the main difference is you guys were outside, so that was a little bit different. I feel your what was it? Your cage that you built. A little bit more dangerous, obviously.
Yeah. We love that. We love that.
The only thing I'm gonna get it out of the way. The only thing I didn't like is the only way you can see the fight is if you're like up on the gate, to see. But obviously I watched the one fight that I really wanted to watch, so it's all good.
619.
619, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the one, yeah.
619 fight, yep. Okay. So now that we got the shit you didn't like out of the way, can we talk about the shit you did like?
I had a blast.
Yes.
Obviously the not having alcohol thing, definitely had to have that. It was way more entertaining. But I liked the intensity. I feel like you guys are kind of a little bit of a family, so I felt that when I was there for sure.
That's what I was looking for, because that is a vibe that you don't feel at other events.
Right.
Oh, Shelby British says hey.
Hey, British. Wait, she's hanging out with you? Hey.
Okay, fine. Go back to your corner.
She's watching.
Hilarious. I'm watching it while watching you do it.
Yeah. Well, I got the headset on. She can't fucking hear. So, yeah. Does like I was talking about the family centric, the vibe that you get, Did that last the whole time, or did you feel? Because I have always noticed when I show up to events, it's a little tense in the first couple hours, and then everything kind of breaks down. Did you feel that too?
Well, and I wasn't there the whole time, but from the time I was there, I felt a very like uppity, like everybody was rooting for the people they knew. And I felt a lot of community for sure.
Okay.
I didn't know a lot of people, obviously, but I felt a lot of people, supporters were, a lot of people were there. I didn't realize you guys had that many fighters, like, for that day. There was a lot.
It was a big event.
It was a big event. I wasn't realizing how big it really was. So I had a blast. I'll go again. And
Shelby, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
After the event was over, how many fighters were in your DMs?
Hey, you don't have to call them out, but give us a definite roundabout answer because I already know this.
Well, I don't know if they were all fighters though. I would say a few, 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, one of them I don't think was a fighter, but he's probably watching your podcast right now.
Can you go ahead and name these losers?
Don't. No, don't call these motherfuckers out, bro.
Why not? Come on. We're all adults here.
No. I'll keep it a secret.
Yeah. Don't call them.
Wero already knows.
Wero. Yeah. So it was a dope event. You'd love to come back, and you'll just have to get used to the fact that you're gonna have to. Because so the real issue with the fact that you had to be close to see is that you're like 4'8". So that's I think that's the problem. I think everybody who was normal human height.
I'm legally a midget.
That's what you're saying. Need higher seating though, because a lot of guys did have to be
just to let everyone know. I'm actually 5'3", legally not a midget. Thank you.
We don't call them midgets anymore. They're little people.
Oh, I'm not a little person. Sorry.
Anyways, but yeah, so the event was dope as fuck, and the best one we've ever seen.
And I realized that I could have made a lot of money selling White Claws.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had
was barbecuing and selling White Claws.
These are mine.
Yeah. The White Claw shortage was real.
Yeah, it was.
It really was. I had like 9 people come up to me and ask me about White Claw. But awesome. Shelby, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Last thing though.
Damn.
Hey, Jamie, is your fridge running?
You can put me in there, but
what's up?
It's so quiet, man. I don't know why. That's so weird. Here, come on over here.
Why is everyone in the dark?
This is the dark episode. That's what's going on.
And we're in the dark, man, because we're out here working out.
This is how we train.
There we go.
This Wero and the Mexican after hours.
Get that
fucking hear shit.
Yeah.
But
okay. So the only thing that 619 been talking about this whole time is that how about Claymore C-4 is like a goddamn model, and then he shows up in the dark.
Claymore is a model. Don't let him fool you.
Who's the model-looking white boy that knocked somebody the fuck out? That's going to be a fucking
That's him right there. You're looking at him. The one in the dark.
Hey, Jason, go onto the live so I can hear what they're saying.
Hey, so you're Big Daddy's trainer? I heard you're Big Daddy's trainer.
Come on.
We train together.
I'm in this shit, bro, and I can't hear shit.
Oh, okay, gotcha. How long you been boxing for?
Huh? Go to Facebook.
How long have you been boxing for?
I only did boxing for like 3 months, and when I was in middle school, but I did Thai all through high school. 5 years.
Nice.
No, yeah, about like 5 years, and then after that, I stopped.
I said, "Oh yeah, go." Got me muted.
Wow. Yeah, I was just texting to see how much background noise. We got some background noise coming from you, bro. We got a lot of background noise coming from you, BDW.
From Big Daddy?
Yeah. Yeah, we got
do the best I can.
Yeah. We just got a lot of background. Let's chop it up with you real quick. So, BDW, talk about your fight. Tell us who you fought.
Can you hear me on that motherfucker, huh?
He just said, I think I'm gonna do the best I can.
All right. That ain't working.
All right.
All right. Okay. Awesome. Good talk, BDW. So, Claymore C-4. Now, when you signed up, your fucking name was fuck was it?
Killer
Clay.
Clay.
Was yeah. Why the name change in the past 3 days, bro? Or 2 weeks or whatever it's been.
Honestly, we didn't know like because the whole time we were like messing around because I didn't plan on fighting. I literally went there to support Will, and then once when I saw the ring, I told Will, I was like, hey, if they could get me a fight, put my name in there.
Yeah.
And like so quick, the whole ride there, we're just joking about it.
Yeah, real quick, who the fuck is Will?
Talk about Big Daddy.
We don't know Will, bro. You don't be just putting his government name out there like that. His Christian name.
I was like, look, bro. I told him, look, bro, I ain't calling you Big Daddy, bro. I'm calling you Will. If anything, I'll call you Big Will. But I ain't calling you Big Daddy Will. I'll call you Big Will or Will.
I mean, you could call him Big Willie. You know, Big Willie.
Yeah, cool. Big Willie. Yeah, but that's why we call him BDW, bro. I ain't calling another man Big Daddy.
Nah, not at all.
Bro, he's BDW, bro.
Yes, sir.
It's funny. So, you didn't plan on fighting? How'd you get matched up? Did somebody need an opponent? Did you volunteer? What happened?
I just saw the ring and I just said, hey, throw me in there. Might as well. I'm already here.
Oh, fuck. That was a beautiful cage, wasn't it? Just saying. Beautiful cage. Yeah. It's hard not to want to fight in it. Hey, you guys, I got to
so
I got to pee real quick, so British is taking over.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Hey, so how was your experience there, C4? I mean, your fight didn't last.
It was cool.
Longer than a round, but I mean, how was it being in there? Was it intimidating? How'd you feel in there?
I'm not gonna lie, because I haven't competed since 2016. So when I got in there, I was low-key intimidated, and when I knocked the dude out, because I told Big Will, I was like, hey, you know, I'll just go in there and have some fun. Yeah. But then, like, the moment we, like, came toe-to-toe, it was just, I flipped the switch. You know, I just started going all out. So I just kind of forgot how to control myself like I'm in a real actual fight.
Hey, you were looking clean out there, bro. You were looking clean. Like, you didn't look out of control.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate that because honestly, I haven't worked out in 3 months because I caught pneumonia, and the week of your guys' event, I started feeling better, so I just went to the gym, started hitting the bag, just doing what I could do. So like there's a point in time, I think it was like the second knockdown, I already felt winded. I was like, man, I can't breathe. And then once when we went toe to toe again, I was like, well, I'm probably not gonna have enough gas for a third round. So the guy he threw his jab. So he threw his jab, and I just remember I slipped. And I came over with an overhand, and and I think he tried to overhand me, but I slipped both punches. And I would just say that out of fear, I didn't want to get hit back.
Let's roll that clip. Can you roll it? Talking about it.
You need to keep that guard up.
We talking about that shit.
That's awesome.
So Somke just waved it off right away.
He's not. Yeah.
Hey, but let's talk about that real quick. Let's talk about that real quick. There's a reason why, you know what I mean? Like,
that was a beautiful call. I mean, fight's over.
The man's eyes, you know, he was gone, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. And prior to that, I told him, I said, hey, bro, you got to show me something, man. You know, I was ready to call it because it was obvious.
He had dropped him before that, right? He had just dropped him, right?
Yeah. He dropped him before, but then it was obvious, like, he ain't here to win, bro. Like you know, it's gone. Whatever it is, it's not there. You know what I'm saying?
He was surviving. Yep. It was one of those things where he was just kind of He just wanted to see what would happen if he got into a fight.
You know.
Hey, C4, did you know that you were fighting a guy on parole with a ankle bracelet on?
Did anybody else see that motherfucker? How you in my house?
That's
no house arrest.
I didn't see that shit, bro.
Yes.
Yeah,
first thing I
Get out of here.
Bro, the ankle monitor on, dog. That shit's amazing.
We were standing up there, and my son goes,
only on the West Coast, baby.
Yeah, my son goes, Dad. I said, what? He goes, he's got a cool ankle bracelet. And I was like, oh, shit.
Hey, Streetbeefs Westcoast 15, historic.
Yeah, man, we got motherfuckers breaking out of house arrest to come scrap. Yeah, house arrest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was really funny. I was like, hey, man, I'm doing a backyard fight with someone that's on parole. I was like,
and it
all
was
right,
amazing.
Get your ass back in the house. Bam. You know what I mean?
Right? Does that mean we can't publish the video? Does that mean we can't publish the video?
And that's on him, bro. You come over, you know it's getting filmed, you know it's going to Street Beefs. That's on him. So yeah,
let me fight.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, obviously he had they knew where he was. They knew he wasn't at his house. Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, he showed up, man. Because I at first I felt bad. I was like, man, I beat up a dude on house arrest. But then I was like, well, he signed up for it.
Yeah.
So I was like, whatever.
Respect to him. What was your opponent's name again?
It had murder in it. That's all I know.
That's awkward.
That's
awkward.
I barely remember my fight name. I'm just like,
it was.
Shit.
Another one. You forgot.
It all makes sense now.
It was Killer Clay versus fucking Little C Murder and shit.
Yeah. That might have been it. That might have been close. Yeah. Hey, Clay. Appreciate you having you on. Words are fucking hard right now. Appreciate having you on, my man. You have a lovely night. And
can't wait for your fight to drop, dog.
Absolutely. Go.
Yes.
Sir.
Yep.
I know a bunch of people that want to see it, man. So no, I really appreciate it.
It's gonna go viral.
Thank you for letting me guys on
gonna be
your
viral when it drops.
Yes, it is. All right, my man. Our next guest needs no introduction, so let's just pull him up.
Golden Soldier.
Forehead needs no introduction, apparently.
The golden forehead, huh?
Hey, Golden Arms, you need to connect your mic. It's saying that your mic is
man.
Mijo. Microphone, mijo.
Golden silence.
Silence is golden.
There
we go.
I mean, he only had an hour and a half to get ready.
You've been in the back for 45 minutes, bro. You ain't have your shit ready by then.
I just came out of my class.
Yeah. What class?
Yeah, what class is this?
Jiu-jitsu?
Oh, taking
nice.
Yeah. Hey, Scorpio, I'll give an introduction, man. I don't care. Everybody welcome Golden Arms.
Where's that nice little belt at, huh? Let's see the belt.
Yeah, let's see the belt, homie. Let's see that fucking belt.
I have it hanging
in the bedroom, on top of the bed.
Yeah, see, mine's hanging right there. Mine's right there always, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. You got to make sure they can see it when you smash them. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. I don't want to look at it when I'm working out. I want to look at it when I'm fucking.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There it is.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Yeah, so let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about that fight.
Sir.
Yep.
Let's talk about the golden chin and how you walked away after eating that uppercut from hell from Wero, dude.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell my portion of how we leading up into it. Then you can tell your portion. So first of all, he gets there, okay? It's tense because, as you guys know, Golden Arms and I had some beef. We worked it out after the fight, but we had some beef. Well, I had some beef. Maybe he didn't have no beef, like he said before, but I had a little beef. So, and I just really wanted to punch this man in the face. And like I said before, I didn't really care about winning or losing as long as I got to punch him in the face a couple times. So he gets there. Everybody's like, "Where's Golden Arms? Where's Golden Arms?" I don't know. I had too much shit going on and running around trying to get shit ready. And he shows up. Now, my son is in the kitchen when he shows up. And my son he's taller than me. He's about an inch taller than me. He's really, really skinny. And he sees Golden Arms walk in, and I go walking by. And Golden Arms and I, we bump fists, we dap, because, you walk into my home, all that good shit. And my son goes, Dad, is that Golden Arms? I was like, yeah. He literally, I could visibly see on his face, he was a little nervous. He was like, he's really big. And I was like, yeah, my man's got a little thickness to him. Yeah, I know. I see that. I said, and he's like, are you? I was like, I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. So I go immediately. Everything starts. Golden Arms doing his thing. I go to the back and I start icing my back because I hurt my back a couple days before. So I start icing my back and I fall the fuck asleep.
Is this an excuse for hearing?
Oh, man.
Whoa.
Okay.
No.
All right.
So I fall asleep. I take a little nap. My son comes, wakes me up. I run out there, I get ready. We jump in the cage. I'm ready. And I see Golden Arms, bro. GA's across the ring from me. He starts bouncing around and he goes, smile. And I'm like, motherfucker, this is a fight. The fuck I'm going to smile for? And so then we start the fight and we go to it. And he gets to hitting me and he's moving my whole body when he hits me. And it's very, footwork, as everybody knows, is literally the foundation of every martial art. Position is the foundation of every martial art. Even ground game shit, it's position. Standing and striking, it's footwork. And it's very, very hard to maintain your footwork when somebody hits you hard enough to shift your entire body to the side. You know what I mean? Or I'd throw a jab out and there's a moment when he just fucking smacks my arm out the way. And I'm just like, God damn. He's just very strong. He kept just moving me out of the way. And that was rough to deal with. It was also, when we weighed in, you weighed in about 14 pounds heavier than me. And it was very, very hard because that's not 14 pounds of fat. You know what I mean? The difference between Deezo and Prince KT, that's not 14 pounds of fat. That's 14 pounds of fucking muscle. He's hard to move. When he leans up against you and pushes you and you try to push back, it's very, very hard to push back against, you know what I mean? Especially for somebody my size. So we're in there, we're doing our thing, we're punching. I noticed he was in trouble once or twice, and I tried to push, but I just didn't have the fucking gas to do anything. And then I gassed out in the second round and didn't come out for the third. So your turn.
Good fight.
It was a good fight.
So tell us, Golden Arms, how you were making Wero do the rumba by moving them this way and then moving them that way with your punches just this way, Wero, now this way. You know what I mean?
Yep. It was his style of fighting is a little. Well, you can tell he's got that multi experience, But I kept noticing everything. He actually set me up really good for that uppercut. And every time I watch that video, I'm like, I fucking should have known that shit was coming, It's hey, he fucking jabbed me twice, and I knew it was coming. Something was coming, a right or something.
I knew something was coming.
right as I figured it, I was like, something's coming, I tried to move my gloves a little bit to see what the hell he was gonna do. I just see his fucking hand come from underneath. I was like, "Fuck, I'm in trouble."
Were you expecting a straight right? That's why your hands were nice and tight. And
I was expecting
right under your guard.
Yeah, I was expecting a right, and he says he switched it halfway through it or something when he was throwing it from back there.
That's what he did, kind of midway.
Yeah, as I started throwing it, I had to change under because I saw you start raising your hands. But the thing is, though, is the reason why I had to start doing those uppercuts, because in the first probably 20 seconds, there's a point where I jab you up against the cage, and I tried to do my patented just boom, 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 and just throw some uppercuts when you ducked. but you ducked and you just started throwing hands at me, and your arms were literally slamming my arms back against my body. So I'm like, I'm just gonna hold on for dear fucking life right now. And that's when Somke's yelling at me, "No clenching! Get your hands off the back of his head!" And I knew in my mind, I clearly remember thinking, "Fuck you! No, this isn't going to decision anyway. So fuck points. Take all the points. I don't care." I literally remember clearly thinking, like, nope, absolutely. Take point if you want to. I don't care. I'm not letting go of the back of this dude because he's too fucking strong and he's throwing me around.
Straight survival. Straight survival.
Exactly.
I got a question for Somke. Somke, when that uppercut lands, you were about to step in. Well, you were about to step in.
I was. You noticed that.
You were about to step in, and then you held yourself back. What were you thinking at that moment?
So I'm stepping in, and then all of a sudden, a tornado of fucking fists are just come out of nowhere, bro. And it's both men. So I'm like, whoa, what the, you know what I mean? And as quick as I saw the dip, and here's the thing, I mentioned this to somebody in the comment section, right? I'm on the opposite end of the cameraman. So my point of view, my perspective is slightly different than what you see in the actual video. Yes, I noticed this man's knees buckle or dip. I saw the uppercut. You see me jump to go, make my move. And then all of a sudden, within that second, this man comes back to life and he's swinging, and the tide is turning.
He made Wero back up a
in
little
my
bit.
opinion. In my opinion, you missed that right there, because there is after he stumbles and falls, I hit him about 3 more times, and the back of his head bounces off that cage. If you watch it in slow motion, the back of his head kind of bounces off that cage. And I didn't notice that at first. It's in the first round, towards the end of the first round. I didn't really notice it at first, but you can see it a little bit. I don't know where that's at.
A little more back.
Yeah,
I know this. I know this video too well already.
Yeah, me too. I've seen this a million times.
Yeah, about 10 seconds back. So
10, 15 seconds.
Yeah. So you go right there. There you go.
Yeah, so you can see his head bounces off the cage, and if you play that in slow motion, in just a minute, the 3 jabs comes over, and I had to triple jab you.
Here it comes.
Actually told me to do this. So hey, play that in slow motion right here. That triple jab was 619's idea, so thank him for that. He literally was like triple jab and throw the right, and so I was like, okay. But he said that shit weeks ago, but I remembered it. Okay, so
you're blocking his vision. You know what I mean?
No. Yeah, do the 0.25 and let it play after that, because after that is what I'm talking about. And I think it should have got an 8 count right here.
2, and then right behind the 3rd, let it go. Pink.
Boom. Yep. So no, keep playing it right here. Keep playing it. This is what I'm talking about right here. So watch his head right here. Okay, I clench because again he's just strong as fuck, and I think that's what he's doing. And then his head bounces off the cage. That should have been an 8 count right there. You threw your arm out there to stop, but you just kept letting me pound him in the head. Play that again. GA, watch me just
because you can see what's going on, right? Right when I put my hand back, right when I pull my arm back, not only are you swinging still, but he's rising back up. Like he's literally rising up. Watch.
I mean, that right there. When he fell back, see, there's an argument that could be made either way. I'm not saying you're wrong. In the heat of the moment, it is what it is. We can break this shit down no matter what we do. But this right here, I am about less than 45 seconds into this fight. I'm exhausted. Because he's literally just so fucking strong, just pushing me. Right here, I have no gas. I take a breath and I tell myself to finish it. And then I miss. I fucking miss. I barely caught you right there and then miss with the follow-up. Just so fucking gassed. And honestly, if you'd have called an 8 count right there, I don't think it would have made a difference. We'd have still had the same result.
I was telling Viking Warrior, because he commented on the YouTube video, and he said it should have been an 8 count. To my defense, it was like Somke said, you hit me yeah, it's natural for someone to, you're going to get caught with a mean-ass uppercut like that. Not only is it going to throw you off balance, yeah, you're going to black out for a second or two, but is it a knockout? No, it's as long as you're still defending. Like you said, I was rising up, and I went immediately for you to grab you or try to push you off of me. You still kept throwing, and that's when I was like, well, I got to throw something so I can push him back and scare him off a little bit. Like you said, it could have went either way. If the referee really wanted to, yeah, he could have stopped and just said, let's give this guy a break. Let's give him an 8 count. Because he just got rocked. Or he rised and he's still defending himself, so just let it go. I mean, either way, it could have gone either way. But to me, I feel like he did a good job. He didn't, he seen me rising up and still trying to defend for myself. So
I think he also it was a good ref job. He was gonna jump in, caught himself. He said, "Nah."
I mean,
it wouldn't have mattered either way.
Originally, I was going for the 8. Originally, I was, and I saw something. I saw the scenario start to change. You know what I mean? And that's when I was like, all right, we got something else now. But originally, I was going for the 8. But lessons learned. You know what I mean? Lessons learned.
He didn't do anything wrong. Oh, perfect. That was a good call to not step in.
Not that it's on the same scale, but I look at reffing after doing it for a little bit. I swear it's almost something similar to being a police officer and having to make a decision and deal with all types of circumstances in a short amount of time and have to make a clear, precise decision. I get it to an extent. You know what I mean? But anywho.
Yeah, and you're not wrong. Like, again, I don't think it made a difference either way. As far as whether there was an 8 count or not, it wouldn't have made a difference. I was exhausted 20 seconds into that fucking fight. Just, him throwing me around and me trying to combat that shit. So it is what it is. I will say that I punched him in the face really fucking hard, so I'm happy. He got the belt. He's happy. I don't care. I'm fine.
It's a win-win.
Yeah,
hey, and to your credit, bro, to your credit, man, you came out for that second round, bro, and you handled it, Yeah,
I mean, I did. And let's be real. Golden Arm's not talking shit, but I did punch you in the face a lot more than you punched me in the face. And I only hit you. My guard covered most of it. There's a few times where you popped me cleanly in the mouth. There's one nice little uppercut with your left that just popped me clean in the fucking mouth.
I was going more for the body. You're a lot taller, and I remember every time I tried to swing that right overhand, it was hitting your shoulder. So I was like, nope. I gotta go for this guy's body.
And those shits hurt. Those shits hurt when you're getting hit hard on the shoulder, body, stomach, chest. That shit hurts.
Yeah. And again, not taking anything away, I didn't feel them in the moment at all. I really didn't.
Yeah, you really don't feel shit.
Yeah, just honestly, it's taking Muay Thai kicks to the fucking ribs for 10 years. You know what I mean? Like those body shots, I knew they were happening, but they didn't really do as much as they could have, I think. If you had caught me right in the liver, though, that'd have been a fucking wrap, I'm sure. But, because, I mean, the biggest, most detrimental thing was just how hard he hit and how much it moved me. Like, because every time I'd position, I'd literally have to, it took triple the energy to move around and just not be just, manhandled.
Hey, Wero, when Golden Arm started yelling at you in your face in round 2, what was going through your mind? Because I thought that was hilarious. Even during the round, I thought that was hilarious.
He goes, wake the fuck up!
Yeah, he goes, wake the fuck up! And I go, what the fuck you want from me, man?
You had nothing. I was like, throw anything. Spin on him. I don't know.
I was looking at him, and he had his hands down in front of my face. And when he had his hands up, I knew I could get in there and tag him. But he literally had his hands down, and I'm like, I was telling my body to fucking do something, it just wouldn't do it. And then I started getting the tunnel vision. You know, when you get super tired, you get the tunnel vision. Everything on the side goes black a little bit. That shit started happening, and I was like, fuck it, I'm done.
He said, I'm done.
Yeah. That man went Super Saiyan up in there for a split second.
Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah.
I think it was a good fight. I definitely got rocked but I knew like the whole time I remember when he hit me, and I mean, like I said, I was rocked. I remember thinking, I didn't come here to lose. I came here to win. I need to stand and fucking, finish this fight. And remember thinking just the whole time when he rocked me, I remember thinking just stand still and wait for him to come and, try to hug him, hold him something for a quick second till you recover. But I think, like I said, it was a good fight. I was there to till the end and come back and win some.
It was impressive, man. I'm not gonna lie. That's literally the best punch I've ever thrown in my life. Quite possibly the best punch I ever will throw.
I think it's the best punch Street Beefs have seen so far.
I don't know about that, but I would love to fucking believe it. I'm not gonna lie. I would love to believe it, but I don't know about that.
I keep looking at this video and I'm like, God damn, that was a fucking vicious shot landed.
Yeah, I don't think most people fucking stay standing up after that shit.
Dead serious. I don't feel most people do. Like, I'm with you right there. Like, that's a shot right on the fucking button.
When you hit dangerous, it wasn't even like a full on with this punch. You could see your body just coming right back to swinging.
I hit you harder than I hit dangerous for sure.
Yeah, with dangerous, it looked like you just barely threw it and tapped him right on the chin, and that was it. His body fucking folded real quick.
Yeah,
but mine, I could see your fucking weight coming.
His was also.
You did the same thing to Dangerous. Dangerous, when you hit Dangerous, his head also went off the cage. Remember, that shit was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need that rematch, Wedo. We need to see that rematch.
January 29th. So
yes, sir.
The first fight was on his birthday. The second fight will be on mine.
I like that.
Aren't you gonna be like 45 by then?
Damn.
that would make you 44, homie. We can still run. We can still.
We're going out there and fucking games.
Yep, I'll be 40.
I can see you guys having a nice little trilogy, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Maybe. I think if I win though, there's gonna be a stamp put on that one. Like I'm not gonna beat him the way he beat me. I'm not gonna outlast him. I'm not going to go 5 rounds in a brawl. That's just not my style. If I ever beat him, it'll be by knockout. And I don't know if I ever want to go through that again. That's a lot of work, bro. You're going to make me put in a lot of fucking work to beat you. And I'm not happy about that. I'm really angry about that. I do not like doing cardio. Fuck, it's getting me irritated just thinking about fucking running right now. God damn it, Golden Arms. I'm getting mad at you again right now.
What's the secret to a good chin?
Having no neck is the fucking secret. He has no neck.
Do you do workouts for the jaw over there?
Shoulder. Yeah, tell us your neck workout, bro. Your mouth a little open when you do. Real quick, let's talk about. Hold on. What's this say right here? Well, down for a light sparring July 9th in Dirty South after the Dangerous fight? Quite possibly, sir, because I start sparring this weekend. So I'll be back.
Oh, I was going to be sparring? Wow.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, Wade's coming down, so I'm holding a sparring session.
Nice.
With a bunch of AZ guys. Anybody from Vegas, y'all want to come down this Saturday, 5 p.m., come hang out. But yeah, let's talk about the fucking after party. How? I don't know how, but somehow Golden Arm's wife had me and him and her in a booth at a strip club covered in stripper. I don't know how she did it, but
that's what Street Beefs is all about, guys. You know what I mean?
Strippers. Fucking love it. I don't know how. And every shot I took that night, I don't know if you remember this, GA, but every shot I took that night, I would say to Golden Arm's chin. I took shots to Golden Arm's chin all night that night.
I was drunk.
Me too.
Shout out to that raggedy ass strip club Weddle took us to.
Hey, that's a dope strip club. Fuck you.
Weddle got to go back to that strip club. Don't fuck it up for him.
Bro, I'm there like every week, homie. I'm there like every week.
Weddle sponsored by the strip club.
Yeah. Cool. But yeah, no, it was it was a good fucking time, man. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. That's what it's all about. You guys went to war, and then afterwards, we're all having drinks together, partying together. You know what I mean?
Hey, y'all, me and that's fuck, what's his name? Talk. That's me and Talk took a fucking picture in the strip club too.
Did you guys actually take a picture in the strip club?
Yeah. They made us do it over at like the emergency exit door. They're like, nope,
you
don't get any
you can't take out.
Yeah. Oh, here's the lady of the hour right here. That is Golden Arm's wife, and I don't know. She had us covered in stripper, just ass and titties everywhere. It was lovely. She was dope. She's a lot of fun. Like, dude, to watch that dynamic, we have. I'm not gonna lie to you. We have quite a few like legit power.
Can you still hear me over there?
Yeah.
You still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Can you hear
Hey,
us?
Golden Arms. Can you hear us?
I can't hear anybody.
Golden Arms here.
The only thing missing that night was Coyote and Miss Coyote. Would have been dope to have them with us.
Yes, absolutely. They had they actually went and visited family though. I hit them up. They were at visiting family. But yeah, we had such a fucking good time out there.
What's up, Darkness?
Ran out there and did our thing. Yeah, Mrs. Golden Arms she was pretty dope, man. Yeah. GA, you got anything else to add, homie?
I think he's sending text messages right now.
Yeah.
He's having technical issues.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say thank you, GA, for coming on.
Thanks, GA. We gonna holler at you, deuces, homie.
I can't hear shit.
Famous last words.
Yeah.
Famous last words.
Yeah. That was a dope ass event, though. That was a super good event. Talk is in here. Do we want to bring him on? Talk. We're gonna bring Talk on right now.
Talk. Oh yeah, I forgot about it. Talk was kind of shy.
Yeah, let's bring Talk on. I'm gonna send him the link right now.
Ooh. Is Key Madness gonna be part of that West Coast invasion when they invade us finally, whenever that happens?
Hey, Talk, click on that link I just sent you, homie. Jump in here. Say that again.
Yeah, 619 versus the main event, baby. The fight everybody wants to see, baby.
Hey, did you see that fight with Madness and Jeannie?
It's on the main channel already?
Yeah, it just went up today. That was a banger, bro.
Oh shit.
Don't say who won. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it.
All I'm saying is Madness is 170, Jeannie's 200. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, all right.
God damn, they that far apart.
That's all I'm saying.
What up, fellas?
So, hey, let's ask you a question, man. How was it fighting your daddy 619? How was it?
Man, he like blessed me with combinations. He caught me really good, like on this side right here, my right side, his left side. His left hand is strong. Like in the videos, it looks like, okay, I could take that. But then when I'm eating them, bro, I was like, oh my goodness, what did I get myself into? But it was a fun fight. It was a fun fight.
I'm be very, very honest with you.
Yeah.
Before you guys fought, I was like 619. You cannot punch him like a bitch, like you punch all these other guys, because 619 got fucking pillow hands. Every one of his fights, he's playing patty cake with these motherfuckers. I said you cannot do that with Talk. You gotta sit on your punches.
Hit you really hard, bro. That's the only reason why. White said,
and I told you to do that because if not, you're gonna beat his ass. I said if not, Talk's gonna beat your ass. Because he hits hard as fuck. So
well, I'm glad he hit me with his full power, bro. I don't know if that was full, but I'm glad he hit me with like some real intent, because then I was able to experience. I feel like I got the full experience. Like it was good. It was a really good fight. I kind of wish we had 5 rounds. That would have been dope.
That was a banger. That was a banger.
5-round fight would be dope. You know, once I beat Regal again and understand first title defense, me and Taka part 2, 5 rounds.
Hey,
it's on here.
You have to hit him too. You're not going to be able to patty cake your way through 5 rounds again. You're going to have to hit him too, just because of the first fight. The first fight was such a polarizing decision. You're going to have to stand this one in concrete. You have to.
Yeah.
All right.
I promise.
Yeah. When are we seeing you in the ring again, Top?
I'm gonna try to jump back either for the invasion in May or I'm gonna try to do June, depending on what goes on in my outside life. I'm gonna try to come in the next couple months.
Okay. When are you coming back out here to see some more strippers with me?
Oh, so funny thing about that. Thank you for bringing that up. I plan on going back during the summer. One of my best friends lives out. I introduced him to you, Wero.
Yes.
One of my best friends lives out there, so I told him after the event, I was like, I want to come back and then be able to hang out, like not related to Street Beef, just kind of like spend like 4-5 days there or whatever. And so that's probably when I plan on doing it a couple of times throughout the summer.
Yeah.
When it's hot as hell. So I hope it's not too hot.
You have more than one homie out here in Arizona now.
Oh, my bad. I meant to say my childhood homie, because you're right.
No, I'm just saying that you could stay with. You got more than one homie you could stay with, bro.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, brother. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, definitely make an appearance back on out here.
I'm down. I'm so down, especially when we're just gonna be throwing dollar bills at Skonkas, and I know how to do it now. Woo.
Yes, yeah. Golden Arm's wife taught us all how to put money in strippers.
I was a little drunk, but she did say like find an empty spot like on their G-string or whatever. So that's what I was trying to do. I'm all innocent and everything. I've only got 2 kids that belong to the Virgin Mary, so I don't know what I'm doing half the time. So, but it was a good experience.
It was super fun. It was super fucking fun. Yeah.
He said I know how to do it. Oh, hey, well, I'm on here, dude. When are we going to see Hitman versus Golden Arms 2?
Hey, Martin, are we going to see that this month? Because both of us.
Hey, we need that for the culture.
Yeah, Streetbeefs Westcoast culture. Real talk. Hitman
facts, Prima. We need a lot of lessons.
Hitman has improved so much.
A lot.
Yep.
They both have in their own right. Like that would be a way different matchup than the first fight. I mean, you got Hitman who lost a lot of weight. He's putting in all that work to get his cardio up, and he banged in the pocket with me, which I've never seen him do. I've seen him just do kind of like point fighting when he first showed up. So now he banged with me in the pocket. He's got a lot of different dimensions to him. And then Golden Arms is going to be one hell of a champion. So he's leveled up as well. Going through a couple of losses. And then starting to pick back up and start picking up momentum. And he took an uppercut from Wero. I damn near shit myself when I saw that uppercut.
No. I'm not gonna lie, dead serious. Looking back at that, and I'm not even trying to toot my own horn, but that was a fucking hard hit, bro. That was a hard hit. And then the follow-up hit where I bounced his head off the cage. How he just stood up after that. I was like, God damn. And then I literally thought to myself, I'm like, I am too tired for this. I'm too tired for this shit right now. What is this zombie doing right now?
Man, I wanted to see more rounds of that fight because that fight was intense. Like, you could just see like the pent-up aggression that was going on like through the comments and stuff and through the lives just like come out. And I was kind of scared too. I was like in the sidelines and I was like, Somke, stop him. Like at the end of round 2.
Hey, for me, what was crazy is just witnessing like the tide turn. You know, when you see like you see a force come in, and then you see that force kind of, you know what I'm saying? That you see that tide turn, and it's like, oh shit, oh, here it comes. Yeah, man, that was wild, man. That was wild.
So as he's leaving, I was like, hey, come back, let's drink, let's party. You know what I mean? Yeah. And he goes, okay, cool. And he comes back, and then we all go out, and he's like, I haven't eaten yet. My jaw hurts so bad. And I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, man. That was one of my favorite fights. I was sitting there, and I was like, luckily I got a spot behind somebody, like on the little thing or whatever, on the little step thing. I was able to see it like barely. And I was getting scared, dude. Like when I could see you guys throwing punches at each other, I was like, "Oh my god, those are all like with bad intentions." Like I don't want to say like bad blood because we all know everything just gets squashed after the fight, but for the most part. So I was like, I was like, damn. I I hope they can.
There was some beforehand. There was some bad blood before him. I legitimately wanted to hurt him.
Yeah, but
and
it's cool.
And now I'm happy, and we're good.
Yeah, that's what happens, dude. That's what I like about that's what I like about street beefs. Like, you can go ahead and have like a legit beef, and then like after like the build up to the Coyote and Jimmy Fit fight, and then they dabbed up afterwards. You know, however they fell or whatever. Like, you know, there's different stories. So however each of them fell, but whatever. Just like the fact that they were able to dab it up afterwards. That's what all these channels are all about, and that's why I love this community. It's great. You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but it's good times. We, as far as another, I remember you said you wanted to see more rounds.
Yeah,
we will. Again, if he has the belt or not, if he's still boxing in the light and heavyweight division.
Yeah.
January 29th. That's end of January, or honestly, sometime between December and March. I'll chop it up with the guys making the events, and we'll figure it out. But sometime between December and March, sometime we'll run it back. And
I love it.
I'm gonna run. Stupid fucking running.
Yeah, I want to see you when you train, bro. I have a feeling you're gonna be scary as hell when you train.
Nah,
I bet.
Same old Wero. I just don't gas out in the second round.
That's what I'm saying. Even if it was just cardio, bro. Even if you just worked on your cardio to just do what you do longer, it's like, come on, man. Come on, man.
If Wero could just run 3 miles a day for like 2 weeks before the fight, he could have came out and probably won that fight.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Hey, 619. I got a question for you, sir. Hey, so having my soul, smoking it and enjoying, bro, like from San Diego to Tijuana, was that the best one on the West Coast?
I told you, man, by far the best match. I mean, you got people saying it was a draw, it could have went either way.
Yeah.
Haka, like it was a close ass fight.
Dude, I was just honored to be in the same ring as you, man. For real, like that was dope as hell. That was like my midnight dream. Even like me and my BM are not really on like the best of terms, but even she saw the fight. I was like, yeah, I fought 619. She was like, isn't he like the champ? I was like, well, he gave him the belt, and then she saw the fight. She was like, damn, you did really good. I'm like, thanks, BM.
You got your dick.
Wow, now she's back. Now she's back in your life.
You fix a relationship.
You got me. Bada bing.
Yeah, just tell they some. If you could have like not kidding.
Be real with me. How many of you guys out there have had?
What's up?
How many of you guys out there have had girls highlight you because they're like, that shit's kind of sexy when you fight?
Oh, sorry, you said what, bro?
Oh, Jesus Christ, talk. It's a fucking headphone.
He puts his ear to it.
Anyway, hey, Tunde, you about ready? We about to call it. It's about that time.
Let's do it. We can do that.
Yeah, we ain't got no more guests.
Yeah.
We're gonna run it.
Hey, Doc, we appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
All right, see you guys later.
All right, my man. Yep, I gotta go pick my son up in a little bit from work. So,
hey, Somke, we appreciate you getting on with us and being consistent throughout the whole show, brother. Thank you.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the opportunity.
On the West Coast. Hey, the best dress ref too, like Coyote said.
Yeah,
you had the khaki suit on, looking like Nipsey Hussle out there. You know what I mean?
For sure.
I appreciate that.
Hey, good show, everybody, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
All right, y'all.
Later,
everybody, and double down on your commitments and keep your heart in the fight.